I mean, I can stop right now with Magneto. Maybe just gain power, gain trait, and then have Colossus move up. Might be a good idea to do that. Colossus have 4 actions, so they all have 4 actions now. Okay, except for Wolverine and Storm. Okay, because they were doing guard duty for Rogue earlier, so they were not seeing any action. Let's do that. I think I want to do that. But that means as someone, okay, we actually have Mystique. Mystique can go in there and then get rid of the runners. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so for his second action, he's going to grab a heroic trait. It's determined. Discard during your turn and spend 1 power and can perform 1 free attack action. Okay, so additional attack with power by spending power. So, and then he's going to, that's the second action, right? Yeah, third action, he's going to power up. Fourth action, he is going to power up again. Okay. That way we're not jumping into the red zone immediately. Even though that gives him what? Magnetic flight. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 power to perform 1 free move action, moving any bystanders and superheroes in your zone with you, and ignoring enemies. Whoa, everybody in his space he can actually move to, and then you don't have to worry about enemy limitation. Just that's actually pretty amazing. Wow, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. But we have to wait. Don't get greedy. That superpower is cool, but we have to worry about the spawn rate here. Okay. Um. So he's done. Okay, let's go Colossus now. Colossus is going to move. Oh, but there's a zombie here, so we gotta get rid of that zombie. One, two, yeah, it's fine. So Colossus, get rid of that zombie. Um, Pummeling Fist is 2 dice, 3 plus. Okay. Get rid of that, and he gets 1. And that's his first action. Second action, he's going to move here. Yeah, you can still move even though the zombie's there, but then you have to add another action to move away from that space. So it would have taken him 2 actions, and it would be wasteful. Okay, so second action, he moves up. Third action, he's going to battle these 3 zombies here. So gonna roll another 2. Oh, let's use 1 power and see if we can get rid of them using just 3 here. Okay, 1, 2, and he has 1 more action after. 1 success. Sucks. Okay. And then for his last action, we'll do another 3. So I will use up 1 more power here to roll 3. Oh, and he needed 3 plus. Was it? What did I get? Just 1? I think I was expecting 4. So let me just double check that. I'm gonna look at my stream here. Okay, I actually had 2 successes because I have a roll of 3 and a 4, and he needs 3 plus. So he was able to get rid of 2. So for this final roll, I think I don't want to use the boost. I'll just roll 2 because we should be able to, and then he gets additional 1. And with this last walker here, let's see if we can do it. Yes. Nice. Okay. So he's done. Okay. And what is his red power? Fastball special. Once during your turn, you may spend one power to move one other superhero in your zone up to 2 zones, ignoring enemies. That superhero may then spend one power to perform one free attack action. Okay, so it's a combo. Wow, that's amazing, and that's on theme too. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's move Rogue. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Rogue can't do anything, unfortunately. Okay, who do I want to level? Okay, so because Storm is still at the blue level, I think we should level her up. So I think we're gonna move her next. So I'm going to go ahead and use Lightning Bolt. We'll use 2 power to roll additional 2, and she needs 3 plus. Wow. Quadruple success, so she's able to get rid of all 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So now Storm has a 4th action too. So that was the first action. Second action, let's see. Well, might as well go in there and then destroy those runners. So she is going to move over here. Second action. Third action, she's going to use Lightning Bolt again. Yeah, let's use another power and roll 3. Double success, so she's able to get rid of 2. So now she's at 12. That was 1, 2, 3. She has 1 more action. I was gonna give that to Mystique, but you know what? Just take it, Storm. So she is going to attack 1 last time, and it's a success. Nice. Okay, now she's done. Alright, so I think we need to move Rogue up because she has a free open door action, but she's not even going to be close to the door, but that's fine. Let's move him. We don't have anybody with range to be able to get rid of those coming in, but I think we're okay. We need, like I said, I want to leave half of them in this room, and then the rest can try and get that over there. There's only 1 spawn though, so I think maybe just a couple of heroes should be able to get to deal with that. Okay. So, and we should leave a couple of range heroes here and Colossus. So maybe these 3, Magneto, Colossus, and Storm, can guard the entrance. Okay, I like that plan. So, and then we can leave Logan there too. All right, so with and then we're gonna move. Let's do Wolverine. Wolverine's gonna move here. His first action. He only has 3 actions. Second action, he's gonna grab a heroic trait, and he gets he gets an ambush. Spawn 1 walker in your zone, then draw another trait card. Okay, so what? There was a hidden walker in there, hiding behind the stairs. Okay, so there's 1 walker there, so we're gonna draw another one. God damn it. Double ambush. So now there are 2 walkers here. And this is his second action, right? Okay, yeah. So we draw another one, and then he gets mighty. Discard before attacking and spend one roll, and you get +3 dice. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, but yeah, and then spawning. The thing about True Grit, it is actually covered in the FAQ. You can't use True Grit if there's spawning in your zone. You can only use True because you're surprised. You can only use True Grit when they're moving into your zone. Okay, so you still have one more action. So Wolverine is gonna fight those two. So for his final action here, he's gonna roll 3 dice, and he needs. Oh, let's see. Let's make sure that we're successful here. So I'll use 2 powers. Um, to add 2 more, and I need 4 plus. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Get rid of those 2. So now, now he has an additional action that he can take now. Well, he's gonna stay there, right? So we're just gonna power up. 1, 2. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna have Rogue and Mystique. I think. Go check out the. Go get this final objective. So I'm gonna move Rogue first. So Rogue is gonna go 1. Don't forget your underwear. 1, 2, 3. And Moira is tagging along, and then Mystique 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the zombie's gonna activate. The fatties, the brute's gonna move 1. These 2 walkers gonna move 1. These 6 walkers gonna go 1. Runners get to activate twice, so it's 1, 2. Okay. And then we're gonna spawn. So first spawn there. Ooh, 1 zombie hero. And like I said, next mission I'm going to add multiple zombie heroes from the expansion. So we'll have more variety of zombie heroes to fight against. And I'm going to replace Storm with a Doctor Strange, and I'm going to replace Mystique with Scarlet Witch. Hey, Leon. So let's see who we get here. So here we only have the 6. So, but yeah, next mission will add more variety to the flavor. Okay, so we get Dark Phoenix, and she gets to do 2 range 2 except for 1 wound. But fortunately, there's no one's gonna get affected by this, so because no one's close by. So she's gonna spawn right here. And then and she has 4 HP. And then we have another spawn there. Now we get 2 brutes. And then 1 spawn over here. 3 runners. Yeah, if these runners get through, we're gonna be in trouble. So, but we have multiple range heroes there, so we should be okay. And then, oh no no, these 3 runners are over here, right here, and they don't activate yet. Yeah, okay. Got a little too excited there. And then lastly down here, it's gonna be more brutes. So 3 brutes this time. Shit. Now the problem here is we don't start clearing these though. If we ran out of miniatures, we're gonna be in trouble too. So we gotta start clearing them. Is it 3 yet? 3 brutes. What did they say about? Because I'm trying to understand that whole thing about running out of miniature. Player may run out of game pieces of the indicated type when required to place an enemy on the game board. In this case, the remaining enemies of that type are placed, if there are any, so only of that type. Because I think I was reading a different Zombicide variant, and I think in some of the variants, other variants, you just replace it with the types that you have remaining, but this one it specifically says of that type. Then all enemies of the indicated type immediately resolve an extra activation. So, which is actually pretty dangerous. So, but if it's just the fatties, they're slow at least. So at least we have that. Okay, so we got all the spawns completed. So now we're back to the heroes. So let's activate all of them. They get 1 PowerPoint. Okay, so we'll go with Rogue next. Well, no, because let me think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll activate Rogue first. Rogue has a free open door action. So she's going in once per turn. So she's going to move to the space. She's going to open that door for free. So we're going to reveal the bystander in this kitchen. And it's going to be Kal-El. Where is he? Because we had him here before. Here we go. What is his ability? Once during enemy phase, if enemy move into your zone. Okay, so this actually works just like True Grit. Okay. So that's action 1. Well, she has 4 action too, because she's in the yellow. Okay. Action 2, and that's free. Action 2, she's going to move here. But she already has a bystander. We're going to have Mystique save Kal-El. So that's action 2. Action 3, she's going to open this so we can reveal what's inside. Is open, and let's reveal that spawn, and it's going to be 8 walkers, and it's a rush. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn, there are a lot of zombies in there. And it's a rush, so we activate it immediately. 1, 2, 1, 2. So since the closest is going to be these rogue here, they are going to split up. 4 is going to go this way, the other 4 is going to go this way. Okay. Let me make sure, because is it only if there's an obstruction? No, I think it's just the way they move. Or more than one route of the same length to the closest zone. Okay, yeah, more than one route there for sure. Okay. Oh, and then we gotta reveal who this person is. And it is Mariko Yoshida. So who's actually the better bystander to save. Because when you attack, only with melee attacks though. Okay. And that's not going to be... Well, actually Mystique... Yeah, that's not a melee attack, even though she can attack in the same, yeah. So it wouldn't be good for her, but we'll probably just have to leave her behind. Okay. So that would be third, right? 1, free to 1, 2, 3, 4. She can move in there, but she's not going to be able to do anything. Okay, they're walkers, so at least they can't damage us when they activate. So that's cool. Okay, so we'll just move in here. That's our fourth action. Alright. Okay, now Mystique is going to move in there and she's going to kill some zombies. So 1, and then 2, she's going to save. Call L. Yeah. So we're going to take him. So now he's with her. That's 1, 2. Oh, 2 is saving the bystander. I think that's considered an action, right? Yep, rescue bystander. Oh, I missed this freaking rule. If there are no heroes, no enemy in their zone, fail the superhero's track. Oh, how come I kind of missed that completely? Let me see here. That's nice. Okay, when a superhero rescues a bystander, they immediately fill their power track to its maximum, whether they keep their card or not. Okay. And you may only rescue them if there are no enemies in the zone. So I may have broken that rule, I think, at one point. But, okay. So you can only rescue them when there's no one, no enemies in their zone. Okay. That's cool. But when they come in to attack a zone, you can, even if the bystander is not, yeah, we can decide how that works. Let me see here. Enemy phase. Okay, and let me see her ability when performing melee attacks, and then she has that icon also, the punch icon. Let me see. I think that means that when she's attacked without a hero being with her, combat bystander. When they suffer a wound, they roll a die. Okay. If a superhero has rescued a bystander card on their dashboard, they may choose to discard. Oh, okay, to prevent the wound. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's only when they are alone. Okay. Okay. That'd be funny though to see. You know what? What I would like to see if it's like there's like eight zombies going to a bystander space, a combat bystander space. So that would be like 8 damage, and then you roll, and you keep getting 5+ at each roll. That would be amazing. But anyway, it's possible, I guess. But anyway, let's see. So Mystique goes 1, 2. Save the bystander, right? 3. And then 4. Let's see. Mystique was over here. So she goes 1. Save the bystander, 2. 3. Oh no. And then now she's going to fight. That's right. Okay. So she is going to attack these guys here. She rolls 3. She needs 4+. So you know what? We'll add. What is her ability? Shapeshift. At the end of your turn, if there are no enemies in your zone, you may spend 1 power. If you do, enemies ignore you the next enemy phase. We don't need to do that because these are just walkers. So okay, I'm gonna use 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna roll 6, and she's gonna use adaptive weapons. So 1, only 2 successes here. So he's able to get rid of 2. And she is done. Okay. Yeah, Rogue needs to go in there and then help her out, help her clear the walkers, though. But anyway, let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, those runners are going to be able to occupy our space next turn, but they can't attack. I think zombie heroes get 2 activations too, right? Don't tell me that it's 3, because that would be scary. 2 actions. Okay. So she's going to actually leave herself open for attack, so she's going to get screwed by us. Let's have... Well, no, Magneto is too close to the red XP. But I think we can handle it at this point. But we're gonna try and level up these other heroes too. Let's use Storm. And she has 4 actions. First action, let's get a heroic trait. And she gets agile. Okay, that's worthless, but yeah. And then second action, she's going to use lightning bolt. Let's use 2. Power up by 2. So she rolls 2. So now she gets 4. She needs 3 plus to get rid of the 3 runners here. 1, 2. So she got double success. So she's able to get rid of 2. 1, 2. Okay. So that's the second action. Third action, she is going to attack again. Okay, she's able to get rid of the last runner, so she's up to 16. And then last action, she is going to power up. Okay. Cool. Wolverine should just stay still. We're gonna skip Wolverine's turn, I think, unless I want to switch up one of the power traits. He's already at max power. He shouldn't be moving around because he's gonna get there are too many enemies out here. I think it's safe for us to just stay where we're at. And we're close to the exit too, so as soon as we get that objective, we can start planning our exit. So okay, let's go with Colossus first. First action, he's going to power up. Second action, he's gonna grab a heroic trait. And it is courageous, discarded during your turn. Okay, so this is a healing trait, so that's good to have. Third action, he is going to... Well, nothing else that we can do. Yeah, he's just gonna skip the rest of his actions, because yeah, we can't go out here, we'll die. There's too many enemies. Like the runners are the one who we're going to kill as. If I go out there. Unless, so I have 2 actions remaining, right? So one was grit, first one is power up. Yeah, if I didn't do the heroic trait, I would have been able to maybe move over there. But then, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. What I've learned from the last mission is it's dangerous to actually sit on a spawn point. Yeah, the last time we played this tutorial mission, it is extremely dangerous to be on this spawn point. So, yeah, he's just gonna skip his turn. Wolverine is all maxed out. He's going to skip his turn as well. So we're all gonna skip our turn. I think Magneto, he's gonna grab a heroic trait. Discard during your turn and spend 1 power. Select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards you. Okay. So that's the aggro. Okay. Okay, let me see here. All right. Yeah, I just have to double check that. But so I guess to taunt, you're gonna need line of sight. one zone within range 2. And remember, you have no diagonals. It is implied that all skills require line of sight. Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to be using that here anyway. They're all coming to us. So, all right. Let's see. So his first action was to get the heroic trait. And then he doesn't have anything else to do because we can't do anything really. I should have probably sent another person, another hero to follow Rogue and Mystique, but maybe not because we need all 4 of them over there for the upcoming Zerg here. Okay. Am I happy with this? Yes. Okay. All right, so the zombie's going to activate. Let's start with these guys. So the walker's going to... Oh my god, that that zone is so small. Let's see. Yeah. That room is filled with zombies. Okay. And then these guys gonna move here. Oh, let's start from over here. So, oops. How are we gonna do this? Because I don't want to lose track of anything. Okay, let's start with these guys then. Okay. They all move here. These 2 they're gonna move here. 2 fatties gonna move here. These guys move twice, or activate twice. So 1, 2. So they are actually in the room with the 4 heroes. This one is grabbing Colossus' micro penis. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so these guys gonna all move here, and then lastly, these 2 are gonna move here, and then Phoenix is going to move 1, 2. Okay. But we're not done. Now we have the spawns to deal with. Okay. So none of them are able to attack, thankfully. So, but let's spawn more zombies. Overdrive. Oh no. Okay, now we're gonna get fucked up. Okay. So, all brutes move up to 2 zones if possible. Any superheroes in a zone they enter lose all power. Okay, at least they're not attacking. They just want them to move. Okay, because it doesn't say activate twice. They just want them to move up to 2 spaces. So these 2 are going to be like right here. And then these guys are going to move 1, 2. Oh, and these guys are going to be like, okay, yeah, we're fucked. What is this? So I'm glad that I left 4 heroes there. That is insane. And then we all lose our power? All brutes move up to 2 zones if possible. Any superheroes in a zone they enter lose all their power. God damn. So that would be Magneto, Storm, Colossus, and Wolverine. Okay. Next, 4 walkers. No one's red yet, right? Yeah, I mean, Magneto is 1 point for getting the red ability. Okay, so 4 walkers gonna be over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then now this zone has to spawn to. So we have, oh my, multiple man multiplication. Let's see what it says. Spawn indicated walkers in all zones containing walkers. So one walker per zone that has a walker. Jesus. Okay. So we'll start from the top here. So these guys gonna get one more. This might be the end. Okay, and then and then only two more zones. Okay, I need to grab two more. Do I even have any more? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, three zones. One, two, three. Okay. One, two, and then one more. These guys here. Did I already add one there? Let me make sure. No, because it was four. Okay, so now it's five. Yeah. And then I have one more. And that's from that draw. And then I have one more to draw. Oh my god. Another freaking all brutes overdrive. Okay, well. Let me make sure that I did this right. Okay, four. Yeah, all brutes. Walker rush. That was earlier. The 8 over there. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So now, well, those brutes are already there, all up Storm's panties. So they're not moving anymore. So these guys, wow, this is insane. I think the game is over because there's no way we can kill all of these. There's no way we can kill all of them. And those brutes, they all have 2 HP. We should have, well, thankfully we have Storm though. Storm can push some of these guys out of the way. And thankfully they're not attacking, they're just moving. So, okay. But this is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 brutes in there. 16 damage that we have to deal to those brutes. So, okay, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, so that's all done. Let's activate all the heroes. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, here's the thing. When we do objectives in this map, everybody gets 5 XP. So I think that should be what we should do first. So that way not everyone, then Colossus, Storm, Magneto can get their red power. And what is the red power for Storm? Once during your turn after attacking with Lightning Bolt, you may perform one free Lightning Bolt attack using the same number of dice as the initial attack. Chain Lightning. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so we can roll twice, one for free, once. But here's the thing though, because I think I wanna keep the well, we can power up. We have 4 free action. 4 actions, because she can also use Gust to we can use Gust to move the enemies back. So we'll try and destroy as many enemies as possible, and then she can use Gust to push the remaining enemies back this way. And then what we can do is we can use Magneto's magnetic flight to move everyone back one space. So this might work out. We might be okay. Okay, but the first thing that we have to do is we need to be able to activate this. We need to resolve this objective because this is the panel that's gonna open that door over there for us to escape. So it's just that there's so many enemies there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. Okay, Mystique does have 4 actions. Okay, let's try it. She normally rolls 3, so let's use Alt 1, 2. Let's boost it up by 2. So she rolls 5, and she needs 4 plus. 1, 2, 3. So she's able to, and that's her first action. She's able to eliminate 3 walkers here. So she gets 1, 2, 3. And then second action, she is going to attack those walkers again. What is his ability, called ill? If an enemy moves into your zone. Okay. I should have used that earlier, huh? Anyway, you snooze, you lose. Okay, second action. 1. So she's able to get rid of 1 more. Third action, she's going to fight again. 1. Oh my god. So last action, she's going to fight again. Ah! Fuck. This is bad. Okay. Mystique, you failed us. Okay. You failed us, Mystique. We can blame her for this mission's failure. Okay, she's done. So Rogue is going to go in here. First action. For us to be able to do this, she needs to be able to beat those guys up this round. If not, because it's going to be fight a second action. Third action, she needs to move over. And then fourth action, she needs to disable the panel. So she has to be able to get rid of these guys this action. So I'm going to fight them this action. We're going to use all of the powers that we have. So we're going to add 4 more dice to the roll. So she normally rolls 2 for her Mighty Punch. So now she's going to roll 6. Okay, Rogue. You know you're my fave. So get rid of those 2 zombies, please. Shit. Come on. So she only needs to get 3 plus, and she gets 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, Rogue is there to do the job. So, yeah. Mystique. This is how you do it, Mystique. So 1, 2. Okay, so she's able to clear those zombies. Third action, she's going to move here with Moira. And fourth action, she is going to disable the panel. And that means everybody gets 5 XP. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure, because I know it says in this mission that you get XP for taking care of objectives. Yeah, each objective gives 5 XP to all superheroes when taken. Okay, cool. And then Mystique gets 1, 2, 3, 4. What is her red ability? I mean, orange ability. Hit and run. After completing any attack that eliminates at least 1 enemy, you may spend 1 power to perform 1 free move. Yeah, whatever, Mystique. Not impressed. Okay, let's see. Magneto is going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now he has his magnetic flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he gets his fastball special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Storm gets her chain lightning, and Wolverine is still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wolverine hasn't been doing a lot this mission, so